Jesus.
Uncle Doe, I found you, Uncle Doe.
Sa cái nên đây là cái nó sẽ là show cho tôi nó ok là cái cách của tôi nó thì nó còn nó bây giờ nó như cái thua tay cho nó đấy nó cũng như cái một con nhá kia còn xanh còn để cho nó Đấy thôi cho ta lấy cho còn lấy này. Tôi phải cho mama.
She's about to eat a meat. Demo, take a picture. I need a hold. Surprise! I can dance. Dun, 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 dun.
Này tôi khai cả này, con này là cho nào? Khai nào?
You see the green bucket?
No.
Tao lo. Đã chuyển khai này.
Wait, what about Brayden? Brayden, what's your head seat? Wait, I'm not ready. Gucci ball.
Again.
I'm confused. Who's playing? First of all, wait, you didn't get ball.
Thả.
Nhiệt thay nhẹ mà đi chả nó cứ đi theo ở đấy rồi. Nó để nó cứ ở đây luôn. Đây, nhiệt ta mới đẩy thay rồi nhiệt chỉ nó đẩy vô đi ta sẽ nó nó hết cảnh vô luôn. Nó đảo thôi nằm.
No, I ate chocolate.
Okay, then that's it. I'm taking this one.
Can't believe.
Are you on Facebook right now?
What?
Có thay Facebook không?
Tôi chỉ thay Facebook, tôi thay mà cho nó YouTube.
I don't have chocolate. I have that. Put yours down. Where's the next?
Hello.
Say hi, Grandma.
Hi. Eva. Eva. Eva.
Eva, look at the camera.
Cô xong là tao cái này.
Nó thì ok nữa.
I want the towel.
이거 이거 쳐.
응? 이거 쳐. Mama, I'm a picture. Cái tụi mình là làm chi nó tên tay hơn mà con chi đây.
Oh no, you're coming with us.
BJ, you do one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Come on, you want to try? Yes?
trong ổ bài của gì bây chỉ mua chi thì chỉ bây giờ thì nó cho cái bây trâu rồi cho nên bây tô tô bỏ xin gì tô tô nhau cái so với cái trong đó kia bây watch này lúc review có cho nên bây tô tô chỉ số cái thì cho nên mua tô thì mua tô memory đấy lo. So thank you very much for everybody that actually made it. We got people from Georgia, South Carolina, Oklahoma, everywhere North Carolina. So thank you very much for you guys that can make it. It is. If it wasn't for you guys, we won't be here, right? So thank you very much for you guys coming through. This year I was nominated as the president by default, because nobody else wants it. But I'm glad I took it. I mean, I couldn't be able to watch, this could not be happening, this would not be possible if I didn't get the help of a lot of individuals. With the decorations, the food prep, not only that, but we also have fundraisers that, you know, like I said, a lot of people help out too. So it's not only us, it's everybody that actually did their hands to thank you for what going on, okay? So without further ado, the VP. Most time when the family get together, it's for income bad occasions. But for the family to get together on a good occasion, you know, it's becoming a lot more rare. So we just wanted to get everybody together. It's been planned for a long time. It never came to be, but with Cole's help and everybody else, you know, everybody, we were able to come together. So not everybody's all here. You know, what matters is just coming together and stuff, even though some of them are here. But I just like to thank everybody for making it possible. Thank the whole entire Wisconsin family for basically setting the whole entire thing up and getting it going. You know, without you guys and stuff, we wouldn't have this. So, I just want to thank everybody for coming. This is for the family. This is for the parents. And it's for. That's all I got to say. Anybody want to say? Just to So there's no big B, B schedule, B opening prayer. So without further ado, big John, little P bit of prayer, okay?
Yeah, thank you guys for helping make this possible. Just a couple announcements. Make sure everybody signs the cards in the back. So whoever hasn't done it, sign all 5 cards. On each table there are some papers for you guys to read and fill out. Hopefully you guys can answer them. It's pretty tough. So, but whoever can, we'll have a prize for you guys. So read it and make sure you guys can fill it out. Yeah, so I just wanted to reiterate at the yata lo pe wato tu nhỏ ok còn ở tay chỉ là pe nhỏ e ni bọn tay đuôi là cá nữa. It was a happy picture. Ni bọn tay chỉ rong xia. So that's the whole point of us coming together.
We're tall too.
Yeah. So tại sao là tay chỉ là pe nhỏ là cái mấy chúng là tay chỉ đuôi là but mấy chúng chua mấy cái đuôi together, okay? So hopefully we can make more memories from these, and hopefully this isn't the last. So we'll see what happens. But before we begin, close your eyes. Pray for us to begin. Thank you so much for gathering all this here, Lord. Not just for the Lord, for making this family be possible. It's been a long time coming. It's been many years for all of us to be together. Lord, as a family, Lord. Everyone is so busy. Everyone's busy on the team, but have allowed us to be here. The things we have to say, we have to be far, make it here, Lord Father. Pray that King God is the program for us tonight. Bless the week. Continue to walk with us, Lord. Do all that we do. Food, Lord. I know that's a tough task to do, Lord, so we pray thank you for that, and pray that you bless them as well, and all that their their desires, Lord, and you continue on, Lord. We said that you get so much more all this. Pray in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Jay.
Bây giờ chị bó luôn cái cài này hẳn nó mốc cả bếp bó à.
Yeah, legal how to go there because out of the kids we are doing, I haven't been part of the family for a long time. I've been away. I mean, not as long as my other family. But since he says that everybody here, you guys have always been a part of the family, have been with the family and stuff, and your perspective of family is probably different from mine because I was not around. You know? I didn't see a lot of this stuff. Like I came out and everybody's married, everybody's got kids, and so the way I looked at family is, I guess, a little bit different from what everybody does. But I figure I will tell you guys a little bit about me. So, as most of you guys know, the crazy thing about it was, growing up in my family, I'm pretty sure this is what happens with all family, kids from every family. Even though who's your brother, who's your sisters, not your who family, but who's your kid, man. Growing up, would you ever feel like you fit in? I felt like I didn't belong there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know how to interact with my own family. So, I spent most of my life trying to search for the comfort, And that's one of the reasons they kept more lie and stuff like that, because I felt like, it gave me the freedom to do what I wanted. Because as a kid, as most of us, as kids, whatever big parents can't so that's what I did. I went to jail, and the strange thing was when I was in jail, I actually felt comfortable. I fit in there because everything in there made sense. It was the light I was looking, you know what I'm saying? And like earlier, I was talking to Yolovana, and you know, with the incident that happened this week and stuff, you know, and like I was telling him is that the two guys, you know, they did what they did, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they'll learn from it, maybe they won't. You know? Like I told you a lot, it took me 10 years to realize that my whole life. I was in prison 10 years before I realized that maybe I don't want to do this anymore. You know? Maybe I don't want to live this life anymore. So, like I told them, you know, if I went, I'll make them simple law. I think I was still doing the same thing, you know. But it took me a long time to settle myself. And most people, they weren't around when I was growing up. And because, you know, I went to jail as a kid, so I grew up as a kid. And I remember when I got arrested, my dad came and see me, and I was in the police station, and they were questioning me. After they questioned me, they were taking me in. And my dad looked at me, and my dad told me the saddest thing I ever heard. To this day, it wasn't hurtful, you know, but it was sad to me because I knew it was true. And he told me, he's like, you don't want to listen to me. Now you're going to learn how to become your own man by yourself. And because I was a kid, it took me a long time for that to actually impact me, you know. And as years went by, I got older and stuff, and I started realizing that maybe I was chasing the wrong family, you know. I was chasing, my family was always there. I was just always chasing something else, you know. So, like me and my wife, we talk about it a lot and stuff, you know, and like I tell her is, I'm really big on family because it's something I've been searching for a long time. So, because I wasn't a part of a family for a long time, now I try to make a point to come to every family function, no matter how far it is. No matter if it's last minute or anything like that, because these are things I miss, you know. I try to build on these memories because I remember sitting in jail and like people would send me pictures of what's going on and like the kids, the grandkids, the wives and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I missed all that, you know. And that's something I can never get back. So because now I try to be a part of the family more, I try to do more things, you know. And I think that's one of the things is with the family nowadays, because everybody forgets that we're a family, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was in there and when I got the news that grandma had passed away, you know, 'cause I always hoped that one day I would make it out before that happened, you know. And the last time I talked to grandma was, I think, 2005 or something, you know. So the memories you guys share, I don't have it, you know. All I remember is little things from when I was a kid, and when we still lived in California, and she tried to do things to take care of us, you know. So that's one of the things with you guys that I envy is you guys have these memories of her, and I don't know. And it hurt me because I heard, you know, I hear a lot of things, you know, being in there. I get a lot of these stories and stuff. I don't know how much is truth and how much is real, you know, but when I heard that she was dying, you know, a lot of people went and saw her and on her deathbed. A lot of you guys made these promises to her, you know, that you guys were gonna love each other, you guys were gonna take care of each other, you know. And then, from what I heard, after she died, you guys started fighting over some stuff that didn't even matter, you know. And it hurt me so bad that you guys couldn't even realize what was going on, you know. She was the glue that held us all together, and even us coming to this function, you know, it pissed me off. Like I said, you know, some of us, we came from far, you know, and you know, a lot we get all these stories of I didn't know what was going on and stuff like that. The way I look at it is, you didn't want to know. If you want to know, you'll be here. This was not important enough for you to actually attend. This is something we've talked about for years, you know. I just chose not to come because, you know, whatever their excuse is, it's their excuse, you know. But to me, I still look at it as, you chose this. You chose not to be a part of this, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, but let me try to gather myself here. So, when Grandma passed away, I think Chris was the one who told me. I called Chris, and Chris had told me that he had passed. So I was calling my dad because I think my dad was really disappointed in me for choosing the things I did, you know. And me and my dad hadn't talked for a long time. I think the last time I talked to my dad was 2002. I remember it because I had just gotten in trouble, and I was on my way to a maximum security prison. I called my mom, and so I hadn't talked to my dad in a long time. So when I got the news that Grandma had passed, I called my dad, and for years, you know, I had this built up anger inside of me because the way I looked at it was when I was trying to change to be a better person and stuff. So I looked at it was like, I didn't really hear from a lot of the family, you know, and it hurt me for a minute because it made me start thinking about myself, like, did I not impact people's lives enough for them to care about me, you know? So I was kind of hurt of it, and with years of that, it just festered and festered, you know. Eventually it turned into hate, so I had a lot of hate for a lot of people, you know. Like I said, because me and my dad hadn't talked in a long time either, it was no reason his fault or my fault. I think it was just stubbornness, you know. And so when I got the news that Grandma had passed, I reached out and I called I didn't have my dad's number, so I couldn't call him. So I kept calling Chris, and then because I knew eventually Chris would be in the vicinity. So I called and I talked to Chris, and Chris was like, "Yeah, man, your dad's right here." I talked to my dad for the first time, and he told me, he said that, you know, Grandma had passed away. And I was, you know, like I said, you know, I dreamed at the time that I've always hoped that I would make it out before people started dying. But once she passed and stuff, I remember going to my room and I cried, and then I told God that I was done, you know, that I couldn't keep living the life I was living anymore because it just wasn't working anymore, you know. So I told myself that I haven't tried to be a good person. I've done all the wrong things, so maybe I should try to do something else. Maybe if it doesn't work, you know, I can always go back to the other life, you know. But I needed to try. So after that, I went up for parole and stuff, and when I got accepted, when they were paroling me, I was calling everybody, and nobody would answer, so I didn't understand, you know. And then finally I got a hold of David that night, and I was like, man, what's going on, man? I've been calling you guys all day, and like, nobody's picking up their phone and stuff. And he was like, oh, we buried Grandma today, you know. So I was like, oh, okay. And I time with family and stuff like that. I told her, I said, I need you to come in. He said, what do you mean? I said, to let you go. You broke me, you know? I told him, I said, you needed this news today, you know? Today's been filled with sadness, and you needed this. And he was like, I think this is your blessing, your last blessing from Grandma, for them to let you go. So, like I said, I came out and I know, Nathan, you know, you see us, we do a lot of stuff that we're not supposed to do, you know. Like I said, we do all our drinking and smoking and stuff like that, you know. Like I tell a lot of the guys is, you just don't you can limit, or you talk on limit, you both you can hold on, you can hold on, then you stop, you know. I try to do that. I mean, it may not work with a lot of the other guys or whoever, but you know, that's why I try to tell myself, because I try to keep everything as good as possible. Like I said, I try to stay close to the family as possible. Like when Yellow Name and Pomai, they came back to South, you know. I didn't even know I would go see Pomai, and you know, we would sit there and we would talk. And I would ask her stories of, you know, grandma, grandpa, and you know, great-grandparents and stuff. Because I realized that the older I got, I started thinking about our lineage, our bloodline, where it comes from. I wanted to know more about it. Like who's who, like how did this happen, or why did this happen, and stuff like that, you know. And it's just not this side of the family. I do it on my mom's side too, to try to, I want to learn stuff more, you know. And, my wife always kind of makes fun of me about it, is because even before I got out, I got really deep into like us being hungry, you know. So I started researching a lot of it. I will write my brother David, be like, send me this book to read, and, you know what I'm saying? It talks about our history and this and that, and he's like, man, how do you even know these things? Like, where do you find these books from, you know? And I was like, I don't know, I just look stuff up, and I want to know where we came from, you know? Not only our family, but our blood, our people, where does it come from, you know what I'm saying? So, because of these things, I try to be a better person and stuff, and like we were talking about, like, you know, this whole theme is supposed to be based on, like, you know, you see all these trees and plants and stuff like that, you know, like the trees, the root is supposed to be grandma and grandpa, you know, okay, and the branches are our parents. These are the branches. And us kids and the grandkids, we came from these branches, you know, and this is what makes us a family and stuff. So I think it's very important and stuff. One thing that I look at is that there's a lot of growth between the family. There's a lot of bad blood. There's a lot of stuff that happened before, but at the end of the day and stuff, our family is the only, like I tell other people, you know, my brothers and sisters and stuff like that, you know, I'm not the greatest son, you know, like my mom tells me is, I don't know, your son, yo, child, I don't listen. And like I tell her is, it's not that I don't listen and stuff, I do listen. It just takes a minute for it to sit in. So the other day, me and my wife, we were going to Georgia for she has a brother-in-law's baby shower, and we were talking and stuff. And my wife said something to me that it made so much sense, you know, because as when we were kids growing up and stuff, you know, we looked at our parents like they were kind of beneath us, you know, because we wanted these other things in life. We wanted the best shoes, the nice clothes and stuff, and they could not afford that for us, you know. But when you think about it, they sacrificed everything for us, everything, you know. And to this day, we we spoil our kids like crazy, you know what I'm saying? But to think about it, do we spoil our parents like crazy? Our parents gave us everything, and we're willing to spoil our kids, but we won't even spoil our parents, you know? If our kid wanted this toy that we know he's gonna break in about 5 minutes, we still buy it anyways, you know? Even if it was $200, we still buy it, you know? And if our parents ask us, hey, can you come over and help me build this fence? We're looking for excuses not to go, you know what I'm saying? And I think we shouldn't, because like I said, they gave us everything, you know, we came from them, you know? They sacrificed everything for us. They came to America, they didn't even know the language, they bust their butts off and worked and got us a roof, they made sure we were fed and stuff, you know, they put clothes on our backs, and to this day, I think most of us as the kids, I don't think we've even recognized that this sacrifice they made for us, you know? And I just want to ask everybody that, you know, from here on out, you should make that sacrifice for your parents too, you know? If they need something, like I said, you know, when I used to go see Poma and, you know, name, and like I told them, you know, because they were there and by themselves and stuff, you know, and I told them, I was like, you know, I'm not your son, but I am your son. So if you need something, you call me, I'll come do it. Other people might not come, but I will make the time to do it. Because I think it's important, you know, and because my parents live up here, so the way I look at it is, you guys are the close parents to me, so because your kids are not here, I will be your kid. I will take care of what you need to be done, you know. So because of that, I think, as like I said, you know, as us being the kids, I think we should make those sacrifices and stuff. I don't think, at this point in our parents' life and stuff, you know, I don't think they want these lavish gifts, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's about the money and stuff. And, well, ever since I've been out, I think me and my dad has been a lot closer, you know. I don't think I've ever sat in a room with my dad and had conversations over the phone for like hours, you know. And me and my dad had a conversation like that, and it was kind of crazy. It made me think that the only time I've sat in a room with you for hours is usually because you were yelling at me about something I did, or something my brother did, or something like that, you know. And we actually talked, and it helped me understand my dad a little bit better, you know. He gave me an idea of his point of view of things, how he is, why he is the way he is and stuff. And I started kind of realizing that I think I might be a lot like you, you know what I'm saying? And I think all of us as a kid, we have that trait from our parents, you know. And we may not want to believe it, you know, but it comes somewhere, you know, and I think it comes from them. And so, like I said, I would like everybody to, if we learn anything, is that, you know, try to make this a sacrifice for your own parents, you know, as they did for you. Think about how they will see things, you know. Like I said, our parents are just trying to build memories, you know. They're not really caring for anything crazy, anything expensive. I think more of anything it's just memories. So when I came up here, I just had my son. My son's 4 months, and my wife always makes fun of me, like, she will introduce her to me or everybody and stuff. And I'm pretty proud of that. That's my kid, you know what I'm saying? So I try to, you know, I see people go like, hey man, have you met my son yet? You know, I don't know. So to me, something like that is really important and stuff. And I think when we, you know, because most of the time when we go out places and stuff, you know, we don't, if our parents are around, we don't be like, hey, have you met my dad yet? You know what I'm saying? No, it's because as kids, we kind of have this change. Oh, these are our parents. We don't want to to be looked upon and stuff. You know, we don't want our friends to think that, oh, this is my dad or this is my mom or something like that. You know, they might look down on me, but I think it's something we should be proud of and stuff because, you know, being here and being out and stuff like that, most of the talk is, a lot of it has to do with grandma, you know. A lot of people say, you know, grandma this, grandma that, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we all came from grandma and grandpa, but as our own individual families break off and build and stuff, we came from our parents, you know. At the end of the day, Jay, when your kids all grow up together, like Puyi, my dad, and your name, your ba, and you know, even Pomo, your ball, and everybody. Eventually, their kids, you know, they're gonna become the grandparents, and you know, I hope that we try to take this message to each other as a family. You know what I'm saying? That hey, this is us. You know, this is our family. This is where we came from. Because nowadays, you know, like a lot of people hide there. You know, most people. I think we are a dying breed. We are losing our culture. We are dying and stuff because a lot of people don't care about it anymore. You get more Americanized. You don't think about it. You don't think about your past. You don't think about stuff like that. And like I said, that's one of the reasons why I try to you know, ask the parents about stuff like that. You know, because you know what Pomai remembers might be different from what Poyi remembers. You know, and what Poyi remembers might be different from what my dad remembers. And you know, Pomo and Pomaba and stuff like that. You know, everybody sees things from a different point of view. You know, and I've been trying to. I tell my wife this all the time. Is I want to talk to all the parents and record them and find out where we came from. You know what I'm saying? Like we know grandma. Most of us don't know grandpa, but where did grandpa come from? You know what I'm saying? Who was his parents? You know what I'm saying? Or who was grandma's parents? You know what I'm saying? How many siblings did they have? You know? Where are those families on? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important and stuff. And I don't know. I don't know if the rest of you guys feel that way. I think because at the end of the day, when bitch more bring everything, you know, we could tell our kids that this is, you know. You think about like we got people, they could trace their bloodline back a few thousand years, you know what I'm saying? Like, can we do that? No, we can't, you know what I'm saying? And because we don't have a history like that, and our only history is this right here. This is our history. They're the only people that know grandma and grandpa, you know what I'm saying? And their bloodline, you know what I'm saying? And where that came from, you know? And that's as far as it gets. So I think that's important. I think we should all try to do something like that and try to find that, you know. Maybe we could find that, you know, our great-great-great-grandfather was like a king or he was this guy or something like that, you know. I think that would be something pretty interesting. But all in all and stuff, I'm glad that everybody got together, everybody took the time, you know, to get here. I'm thankful that all the ladies and all the for doing all the cooking, even the parents, you know, this was supposed to be a family reunion for the parents, and I think they did a lot of the cooking for us, even though we should be doing the cooking for them, since this event is supposed to be for them. But they still do it for us because, like I said, at the end of the day, it's that sacrifice. We're their kids, they gotta make sure it's okay. So, so like I said, I'm glad everybody came. I'm thankful that we're all here. Those that could attend, they attended and stuff. And I'm just glad everybody got together to do this. And maybe in a few years, we could do something different, you know. So I guess that's all I got. So I was supposed to write a speech, but I couldn't think of a speech to write. So like I told Homie, I'm just gonna talk and maybe something will come up. So yeah, this reunion, like I said, I wasn't here for the one for grandma, so new reunion and for Nate and for Nate to remember that and all your little kids running around like your kids to Nate. And like I said, who cheer need jumping you, but at the end of the day, I want you to think that, like, không gì không mà không bao không mà bạn, we nhiều nên jumping you. Những cái này sao xí cũng phí của những cái sao cũng watch you know, những cái sao cũng chạy cũng nó cũng đá là chạy cái cả chỉ chạy gần. At the end of the day, đây là cái gì đấy. So because of that, this event, I want you guys to understand that it's for you guys. You know? We did not get you guys anything expensive. Maybe I can convince everybody and we can just get on a trip or something. You know? Maybe something like that. You know, but I hope that this is just a little piece that all of us kids we should we're trying to show to you guys that this is the first step to our sacrifice for you guys. And from here on out, hopefully we make more sacrifices for you guys like you guys did us.